We get to use your new move that you chose. You have unplugged a little bit of a trail, kind of like blood in the water, of Kurt's life force, which I'm sure with the adrenaline surging, he didn't even really feel. It's almost lost in the haze, but you are able to track it if you want to do so.
Great. That's going to be a 12.
Yep, you easily are able to track the... what is the specific taste of Kurt's life force? You've known him a little while now.
If you can see scents, though, there's probably also a little bit of pee.
Oh, I mean, it's got a bit of a yellow...
On Bourbon Street, it is completely indistinguishable from, like, the vomits and various humors.
It was really scary. That one scared me.
What do you drink when you're sad, Kurt?
Water.
So his, like... his haze is, like, distinctly bland.
I'm like beige.
He's Wheaties.
I am the most...
Kurt Semen's a bit of an off-white. You might say pearly.
Well played. Well played, sir.
So you are easily able to track him to the cemetery.
As I'm tracking him, knowing that I have lost this invisible thing, as I'm walking along the road, if there's like a half-full hand grenade that somebody's just like lost in the mix, I'm gonna pick it up and take a sip.
How much of a sip are we talking?
I'm talking like just like maybe a shot worth.
You don't feel anything specifically just yet, but there is quite a lot of hand grenade left.
Okay. I'm not gonna do any more. I'm just seeing if drinking it all is gonna affect if I can see what the hell that thing was.
Sure. Are you doing anything in the cemetery? Crying, peeing? Are you the consummate professional in this cemetery? It is spooky.
The crowd chased me for miles until I found shelter in this cemetery. I've been hiding behind this tombstone for hours. What was that? Oh my god. One of them just walked by. I heard a hatchet on the ground. I don't know what's going on here, but I'll find out. Kurt Semen is on the case. If this is the last thing I ever record. Tell my family, I love them. Nice, perfect.
Hey, little Bucky!
I just pee a little bit. Oh god! It's you! You're one of them!
No, dude, I'm good. I'm fine. What are you talking about?
What's that? Are you holding the drink?
Oh no, I chucked that.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I did not take it with me. I'm good. I told you I was not drunk. I told you I would follow you. I was just seeing if I could find out anything what was going on.
How'd you follow me?
You pissed yourself.
Yeah.
So, what happened? Did they just follow you and then you just lost them in an alley or some shit? Like,
yeah, they followed me for like almost the whole way here. I lost them in an alley and then I had to cut back across and it was a whole big thing.
So you've just been dicking around since then?
No, I've been filming. Because that's what I'm here for. Like, all we have to do is go to a graveyard or go to this magical balcony where someone walks by on the hour every freaking hour.
No, it's just once a day at 10:27. We still got like 2 more hours. At least.
Okay. This is what the hand grenades look like, by the way. Plastic bottom where the juice, the nectar, the ambrosia is kept, and a very long, elongated neck, almost like a bong. And it's a bright, virulent green. I advise everybody to Google it and to never have one.
Did you have one?
My mom told me it was a must-have in New Orleans.
I shudder at what man has created.
I believed her.
Your mom lied.
I should have marked experience.
Your mom lied to you.
It was horrible. What are you doing?
So, Little Bucky, did you notice when we were in the big party scene that there was a space that was not occupied by anybody?
Yeah, I noticed it when we were in Tiddlers. I noticed it, and I went to tell you, and you were dancing with them.
I had to keep up the act. Come on, man.
It didn't look like an act.
The glasses come down and the eyebrow comes up. You told me you needed a new teacher, right? And I put the glasses back up.
Oh.
Exactly.
That was very convincing.
Well, thank you very much. You know, I took a lot of movement classes. I did some mask work.
Laban?
Absolutely.
Wow.
But that's
And
beside
clowning?
that. Lot of
You look
clowning.
like you've done a lot of clowning.
Oh, and mime, my friend. And mime.
I could tell by the accent.
But that's not important right now. We can talk about...
Acting is always important.
Well, yes, but we can discuss a rate for lessons later. What's important now, while you're on the clock, my friend, is that we find what I believe to be the ghost or spirit or whatever it is that is possessing these people. I think that whatever was in this occupied space, maybe it's this monkey man. I think, Little Bucky, that perhaps you will have to get drunk to see it, but I will help you track it down and get the footage.
But here's the thing. If I get drunk, I might see it, but the cameras won't see it. If this is the thing.
Right, but then you won't have to act like you're seeing something you don't see. You still need my lessons. It will all be so real.
Why aren't you drinking it?
Because I'm not on the clock right now. Also,
I am on the clock, so I shouldn't be drinking.
No, you have to
You're not on the
You
clock.
have to get the real experience because you're on the clock and
I have plenty of experience.
Amazon will literally murder you if you do not get this right.
Well, yeah, but
So you want to do it right?
No, I just need like an orb. There's like a floating orb. You got a flashlight and go stand next to the grave over there and get some good footage.
You have a flashlight.
I don't have a flashlight. I have a ghost fader. Okay, it's a fucking flashlight. I know. Okay, we'll cut this. Great. Awesome. Thanks. You know what? Great. Fuck you. Fuck this day. I don't want to be here. But literally I'm just trying to eat.
Bobby.
Yes?
Hey, where are you? I just saw you like run. What was going on?
Bobby, no. Or where are you?
I'm hanging out on the porch. You know, I invited a couple people up here. We're having like a drink and we're
No,
chatting.
Bobby!
What? It's
I
really...
literally said, don't drink anything.
No, but you were wrong. Not about the drinking thing, and I'm sorry, and I hope you don't tell Priya, who is my boss, but you were wrong. Ghosts are real.
Bobby.
I'm gonna text you a picture real quick.
Okay, text me a picture, Bobby.
He hangs up, and within a couple seconds, an extremely grainy image on your shitty Nokia flip phone comes up, and it's a picture of you running through the crowd, the sea of people, and that space that you saw, Rodolphe, behind him. And in that space where there is no person, shifting, frozen, crystalline red light.
Oh shit, Bobby got an orb!
Hell yeah.
Oh man, old phones do this shit all the time. Awesome, we can use this. Bobby, nice shot!
Yeah, right? I think it's on the cameras too.
Yeah?
Yeah, dude.
Okay, that's awesome.
100% a ghost, right?
I mean, it's probably just some interference, but like, whatever, it's awesome, it looks great.
It's not a ghost?
Bobby, ghosts aren't real.
You know, you said that, and I almost thought you believed it for a second, but you are Kurt Semen. You of all people know that ghosts are real.
No, Bobby, ghosts aren't real. We're doing a show about catching ghosts, but ghosts aren't real.
Okay, well, I have some friends here that would disagree, and he holds, like, the phone up. Hey, are ghosts real? And you hear, like, a resounding, many-throated, woo!
Bobby.
Hey, you
Bobby,
know what? I
you're drunk.
respect you.
Bobby,
I'm
you're
gonna
drunk.
get some more footage,
Bobby,
and I'm gonna have another drink. And
Bobby,
please don't tell Priya.
Bobby,
I
you're
love
drunk.
you. And he slams the...
I have to tell Priya.
I mean, obviously he's doing.
It's
this
my
shit.
job. I mean, he's an intern.
Yeah, he's not even getting paid, right?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, his shit is way out of line. But that's beside
Out
the
of
point.
line.
Look, this thing, this is in the space where there was nothing, right?
Yeah, there was nothing there.
Yeah, so if we follow the party people, we can get more footage of this thing because we saw it. We saw the space, but it shows up on camera, right? And if you can catch it on camera, then shit, man, your ratings are going to be so good.
Alright. I'll follow you. I would
Yes.
follow the vampire larper to my demise. To a new story. To a better tomorrow. And...
I look directly in the camera. All of these are absolutely right, and start trying to find the party people.
Great, so you're going to sort of wander back towards Tropical Island where you last saw party people. Ow, my leg keeps cramping. Ow.
It's a ghost.
It's a ghost.
Kill it.
Everything is ghost.
I use my ghost phaser.
Yeah.
It does plus 400 harm to ghosts.
Is that what the tag says?
Yes.
Cool, I believe it.
Busts him.
Yeah, it seems pretty broken weapon
Yeah.
for this system. So you wander back towards... You walk with purpose back towards Bourbon Street. Walk down from the Lewis Cathedral, and you are actually passing by your shop. You can see that it's still open. Moonbeam sitting inside, reading something, and you walk past... What did you call the bar across from...
Oh, yeah.
Across from
Matt
Timbers.
Orion's pub.
Matt Orion's pub. You are soon enough right back in the thick of it, and it's almost as if nothing has happened. That terrifying sort of minnow-like school of fish thing that happened when Kurt ran out is no longer the case, and people are back to their sort of bacchanal, and really just instant. And you can actually see, farther down the street, what must be the Airbnb, because you can see faintly Bobby sort of like, woo, with a lot of people with cameras in his hand.
Now I have to tell Bria.
I mean, obviously you have to tell Bria, right?
He's giving me no choice.
I mean, like, he's
I
basically
don't want to
asking
be
you
the
do it.
bad guy.
I mean, you don't have to... I mean, you're just doing a good job, man.
I mean, like, because if Amazon finds out,
Then, like, that
Then
shit's
it's
on
on
you.
me.
And no, you have to report that shit. I mean, like, he's...
Where's your drinks? Hey, get these guys some drinks! Because neither of you are carrying the disguised drinks that you had previously.
What? I don't have my vodka still?
Did you keep it?
I definitely kept my vodka. I never dumped it.
Okay,
I
never
dumped.
mind.
I dumped the hand grenade.
Did you hold on to it?
no.
I still smell like Everclear.
This guy doesn't have a drink!
He's not. He's been
No, I
sipping
don't.
from mine, and I like dunk it in his mouth.
It's water.
Oh, it's water.
It is water, yeah. And I'm like, baby bottle, let's go.
Splurp.
It's in there.
They're like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about! Woo! Yeah, he mirrors you. Woo! And you guys proceed relatively unmolested through this crowd of revelers.
It went down the wrong way.
Oh shit! I'm so sorry. I did not mean to do that.
You did me.
Hey, let me see your camera.
It's attached to me.
I like go around him and look in the monitor and like move his body around.
There's
to
no
try to-
monitor. It's like GoPro backpack, friend.
What the shit is this?
It's the you can buy it on Amazon.
Yes, but what is it?
It's GoPros.
Which is?
They're
Why is
like-
there not a place to look?
It's
What
like
are-
little cameras.
Well, how the hell else are we going to find this fucking orb?
I don't know.
Do you have
I'm not the one that wanted to come back.
Well, I thought that you had the camera with like a little screen on it so we could look.
Did
through
you
it.
not look?
You have pockets, man.
The screen's gonna be in my pocket, not attached to the camera.
I don't know.
Where are you from? I thought you played Counter-Strike.
I've played plenty of Counter-Strike, but that's not important right now. Do you not have any cameras that you can look through anywhere?
I get out my Nokia Razor and just try and look through the little camera.
Motorola Razr?
Yeah.
Or your Nokia Brick?
My Nokia brick.
In 2006, it would have looked great.
Sure.
As it is, it's very grainy. And if you're going to be looking for, are you looking for?
We're
the
looking
orb?
for the red.
This sort of manifestation.
Yeah. Woo! I'm trying to hide.
Blending in.
Blending in with the natural habitats.
Give me
Woo!
an investigative mystery, specifically Kurt, because you are using your ghost-seeking lasers. If it's a failure, you do not mark experience.
Oh, what do I add?
Sharp, because it's investigative mystery.
Well, it's 4 and 3
Okay.
plus 1, so it's an 8.
Nice.
So you can ask, like, where is it? Or unless there's another question you want to ask.
That's what I want.
Okay, so
That's what I'm actively looking for.
you do not see it immediately in the vicinity, but
I don't see it immediately in the vicinity.
You do notice, just sort of peripherally, that the crush of people that was here is now slightly farther south. This is still very highly populated, but this is no longer the center of attention.
I think it's farther in.
Let's go further in.
And soon enough, as you guys pass Tropical Island where you guys just were, Ticklers again on your right, where they are thumping out some sort of dueling piano.
It's Tiddlers! Oh my gosh, I love Billy Joel.
It's definitely Billy Joel. I guess I'll have to find a MIDI of Billy Joel from Gary's MIDI Paradise.
Oh,
I was avoiding naming like a song.
holy shit.
You're welcome.
We're just gonna go crawling back to Gary, aren't we?
Gary, take us back. Gary's MIDI Paradise.
I never want to leave your MIDI paradise.
If you're listening to this right now, I need you to pause the recording and go to Gary'sMidiParadise.com.
If you didn't back during the New Age finale.
It is a relic. It is a treasure. Thank you, Gary. I love you.
Thanks, Gary!
If there's like a PayPal link, I will donate $5 or something like that. And soon enough, you do begin to get towards the sort of nucleus.
What
of
was that?
This crowd. Is that real?
Yeah.
And you're getting back down towards Jazz Alley, where there is a fucking frantic trumpet solo going on and a big band that is just pumping and jumping in time. And you do see on your grainy little phone off in the distance just a little shaft of red light that is lost behind the crowd and then back in the crowd and then
I try and take a picture of it.
Sure.
A clean picture.
Give me an act under pressure just to get that good angle.
Oh.
5 and 3 plus a 1.
You snap a lot of good pics, and you're pretty sure you got at least one of like rays of red light that come off and are blocked by heaving human bodies and then back again.
Nice.
What do you guys do? Because you have pretty much located this thing, and it's right outside of the big brass band.
How much do you trust your flashlight?
None!
Rodolphe, roll 2d6 plus weird. Or tough, actually.
Oh, really? Because if it was weird, it was going to be a 15.
Okay. What is the tough?
A 12.
You don't feel anything currently, and you don't see the red light as described in the pictures from Bobby.
It's right there!
Can you see it with your eyes or just with your camera?
The camera! I'm taking pictures of it. It'll make great, like, black and white into color collage shit.
Fuck, I'm doing this for you, little Bucky. And I, like, grab somebody's hand grenade and I take another swig.
Yeah! How much are you swigging?
I'm doing, like, a full swig this time.
It tastes like radioactive melon vomit. So we had to look this up because the bartender refused to tell us what it's actually made of. It's gin,
Uranium?
it's vodka, it's melon liqueur, and it's ice. And I'm missing something as well.
Method.
Uranium.
Oh, also tequila, I believe. So it tastes like you're eating depleted uranium. And you do get like a big old mouthful, and trust me, that's enough after you let it sit for a second. Roll 2d6 plus tough minus 4.
Well, shit. Because then it's going to be a 4. It was an 8.
It hits you, which is weird considering you're an undead vampire.
Wait, what are you doing?
In addition to the sort of life drunk that you have been from just supping and sipping all night, and it's been real good eating.
Sipping on juice and gin.
This plus the hand grenade plus the sort of overall atmosphere in this haze of life force, you are instantly feeling it. Give me another 2d6 plus. Cool.
7.
You have to start dancing, or you have to get a drink.
I'm gonna get back to my ghastly courtly dance.
You are doing this horrible bumping and grinding of
Is this
courtly
acting?
France.
Is this acting?
Of course!
And
Acting.
down the road, you see a man in a monkey costume leading another dance of people just sort of bouncing and bouncing. You can't get a good look at it from here, but it is a guy clearly in some sort of, maybe an orangutan costume.
I am dancing my way through that crowd, making room for Kurt to follow me as I go.
As you get closer and closer,
I'm trying to like sync the body cams to like where my camera is going.
this is a really lifelike costume. He's bouncing and bumping and grinding and wooing, and everybody's sort of wooing around him, and you feel, again, this sort of effusion of life energy coming from this huge eye of the storm around this monkey man. And as you get closer, this is a really good costume. It's a really, really, like, accurate sort of... It's got, like, that nice orangish, reddish, like, ombre, what is it, of that orangutan fur. And he turns to face you, and his face is not an orangutan face. The closest thing to it, the devil face from the emoji keyboard. You know what I'm talking about.
The purple one?
The... with the teeth.
Oh, that one. The one that's like an Oni or whatever the hell. Oh.
And he's just bouncing and bouncing and bouncing. I'm gonna need you to make another roll to resist the party/drink urge.
Okay. So wait, which one is this plus again?
It's cool.
It's plus cool? Okay. 9.
You're dancing, I assume, unless you want to take a swig.
Oh no, I'm dancing even closer to him. I'm dancing at him now.
He is crumping right the fuck at you. To this brass band that is almost like 6 feet from you in Jazz Alley.
Great. I just yell out, I want you to meet a friend of mine! As I'm like dancing at him, and you can tell me once I've like gotten to him.
Okay. Roll manipulate someone, and I'm not gonna let you use unearthly allure. It's gonna have to be charm, not weird.
Well, with charm, it's a 3. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark experience.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do it for my other one earlier that was the 4.
That's true. This figure, mid-crump, leans backwards, an almost full-body lean, and lets loose a horrible ululation of sounding in between like a million bass drums thumping in time and Chewbacca's roar. And everybody immediately around goes, woo! And throws their drinks in the air. And then they immediately converge on you, drinks held akimbo, trying to pour it in your mouth. To resist, you're going to need to act under pressure.
Great.
You just saw this crowd immediately turn like magnetic minnows towards your good friend, Rodolphe.
Question.
Yes.
Would this, at this point, be considered fighting a monster?
You can feel it too, even though you are not a life-drinking vampire. This, whatever it is, it's here.
Then I would like to when I see them start to converge on him, I would like to help. Try and like push him to the ground, I tripped, and like with all my cameras and shit, just kind of like fall forward, but delicately to not hurt the cameras. I'm going to turn on the side.
So when you help someone, you auto-succeed, is that right?
When fighting a monster, if you help someone, don't roll plus cool, you automatically help as though you hit a roll of 10 plus.
So you get to add a +1, right?
Yeah.
To whatever that roll was to act under pressure, to avoid getting submerged in drink.
Right. So it's an 8. I'm trying to grab the monkey man.
Whoa, okay. Avoiding the drinks and launching yourself
I'm going
towards
into him. Grab him,
Pushing you
And
into
then-
and I'm gonna drain him.
So with this move I just frantically wrote, I'm gonna need you to roll 2d6 plus weird to
Okay.
try to sup upon whatever this thing is.
Okay. 15.
Okay, choose one of the following. Take 4 harm, ignore armor, pass out, or a debility which gives you -2 to tough ongoing.
I will take 4 harm.
It's like grabbing onto a live wire. Because the life force that you have made your sort of bread and butter, so to speak, in humans, it's tasty and fun and invigorating and great, and it's like the sort of bubbly things that probably invigorate people to make art or to music or in places like this to revelry. But in this form, it is a psychic assault, and it is just, it's too much light makes the baby go blind because you are blasted with this and thrown backwards. You manage to maintain consciousness, but you are on your ass, thrown back over Kurt, and the crowd again goes woo as the monster lets loose another ululation and saunters off away downtown. There's another thing that you feel. As a vampire, you have a sort of psychic affinity for things that are not of this world. Now, you do not know what this thing is from your experience, being in France and then being in New Orleans, coming over on that ship. But you understand something as you grab onto this live wire. It's old. It's real old. And it's not from around here. And you're on your ass, thrown backwards. Kurt, what do you do? As he
I just watch him go over my head. Just watch him go pew!
like grabbing onto a fucking power converter.
Yeah.
Zink.
But did I get the shot?
You got that shit.
Don't care.
Hello, party people. Jonah here to say thank you for listening to the finale of VIEUX,
This has been a wild and crazy ride with a couple of wild and crazy guys, and we are so happy that you decided to join us. If you enjoy what we do here at the Quest Company, please make sure to subscribe to us on iTunes or Stitcher or wherever you get your podcasts. As of this week, that list also now includes Spotify. So please tell folks you know about the podcast and let us know what you think by leaving us a rating or review or by finding us on social media. You can chat with us on Instagram and Twitter and the like at The Quest Company, or find us through the Connect page of our website, questcompanypodcast.com. You all spreading the word about our podcast means the world to us, and we appreciate you sharing the good news of our dumb jokes to your friends and family. As always, I would like to thank Joe Leitess for editing VIEUX, as well as the magnificent artists whose music we use. Thank you to our very own Joe Cash for the VIEUX theme, Spanky's House of Spanks. Thank you to TabletopAudio.com for Noir Procedural. Thanks to Latch Swing for the song Rhythm Gitan. Thanks to Chibibo for the song Phantasm. Thank you to U.S. Army Blues for the song Bugablue. And thank you to Bubamara Brass Band for the song Bubamara. Thanks for additional sound design Rodincoil, J.D. Agenet, and Foolboy Media. And thank you, Gary. Let's get back to the thrilling conclusion of VIEUX.
These special effects are insane! And I just start moving over towards him. You okay? Baptiste, whoa, you okay?
Oh, and
Instant hangover.
I kind of reach out a hand to just not to Kurt, but to anyone who's close by, and to see if anyone will help me up at all.
I don't think many people notice, but you can definitely grab onto a shorts to somebody's
Great
arm or something.
Yeah, I'll do that, and whoever I grab, I'm gonna slurp for one. So my drain life move is one harm intimate life drain.
He immediately passes out.
That's okay.
And you take his place standing up on the
Great. So I'm at 3 harm now.
I think you're at 2 because you're immortal, right?
Oh, yes. Oh, that's right, because that's not armor. When
It's
I
not
take harm,
armor.
I suffer 1 less, so it's not armor. So so I'm at 2 harm now.
Yeah, so Rodolphe has a move that's called Immortal, and it's you're immune to disease and all that other stuff, and you take less harm. And it's different from armor. It's just, you just take 1 less harm from all sources.
It goofs me up. So sweet.
What'd you do to that guy?
He's drunk. He passed out. Did you see that thing? Did you get the shot?
I got gold of you getting launched across the something, but...
Good.
I mean, I don't know. Until I go plug it into the computers.
Because there's not...
A monitor.
Right.
What happened?
The monkey man, and he went that way. And I start let's go!
And you set off again through the crowd.
Yes.
Towards the monkey man.
Yes.
And you see him
We're
sort
following the monkey man.
weaving his merry way from place to place. You pass the shitty absinthe bar, which even in this is just empty, because nobody wants to pay $20 for a cocktail.
Why would you?
No. And you
I
are...
like paying $20 for a cocktail.
Son of a bitch, Bucky!
Were you talking to God there? Or did you just say that out loud passing an absinthe bar? Oh, I like paying $20.
No, I'm pretty sure he doesn't drink.
This is a hell of a fucking module for you to play.
I know. That's why I like this choice.
Oh,
And
man.
you're just kind of following him as he's sort of almost nymph-like, or I guess closer to like a satyr, walking... a satyr! Bouncing around like a Dionysian, prophet in amongst the revels. Slurping from a slurp, drinking from a cup, wending his merry way farther down south. And the party goes on.
Great. I'm gonna continue doing my courtly crump, but it's obviously not as jolly now.
It's just a little bit singed.
Yeah. But I'm gonna keep doing it, following him, and I want to keep enough distance that Kurt can keep on like getting shots of like this weird blank space moving between people, and that
Just follow him.
I just want to like observe it, and if I can
out.
figure out what its deal is.
Give me a investigate a mystery or read a bad situation.
Which one is which? Are they both sharp?
They're both sharp, but here's the thing. They give you different questions. So read a bad situation is like, what's the best way in? What are the best way to protect people? Blah, blah, blah. But if you're trying to ask the question, like, what is the nature of this thing? That would be investigate a mystery.
That's okay, because either way, I just marked experience.
God damn, a lot of fails tonight. So you're trying to get a beat on this thing, but you're a little singed. You're a little, I guess, like life drunk, and also this thing did really just pack a massive wallop. I don't even. Although I'll give you this, you don't think it even knew.
Gotcha.
That it zerped you. Kind of like how a generator wouldn't know if you fucked with it. It would just keep doing its thing.
Right.
Other than that, you're not really able to glean anything from it.
And it doesn't have any other like specific aura coming off of it at all now that I see it.
So it
like
is not-
everything else, like there's no specific haze that it's given off.
Like the haze from the people, like the sort of miasma that you find yourself in and is usually a sort of feature of Bourbon Street, but definitely not this thick. Nothing is specifically coming off of it.
Okay.
But you know for a fact that if you touch it, Zappa Zappa.
Okay.
Frank Zappa. As you guys wind your way away from the brass band.
And we're going which way now?
You're going south down Bourbon Street, closer maybe towards Daisy Dukes, but again, you're a couple avenues over. So you're heading more towards, again, the Arts District and downtown. Okay. The CBD, the central business, whatever.
Trying to get as much footage of it as possible. Also, wanting to like look around to see if that balcony is nearby.
Which balcony? The one that he talked about?
Yeah.
2 avenues over, unfortunately. It's over towards the water, near Daisy Dukes.
Do I know what time it is? Can I look at my phone?
I would be surprised if it's more than 8:30. You guys have just been kind of on a whirlwind chase through the French Quarter. You can play Snake on your phone. I think that's all those flip phones can do.
Oh no, I'm just gonna keep getting footage of it
Sure.
and trying to like get the cameras where like
Is this
get through people in.
Is there any way that you're trying to gather information, like investigate a mystery, or yeah, go for it.
Yeah, why not?
Sharp. You're not allowed to mark experience anymore.
I filled my meter. It's a 6.
Are you level up?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Okay. A 6.
Yes.
That's a failure. I'm sorry. So what are you guys doing? Both of you have just tried to glean as much information as you can from this traipsing, merry thing. And the crowd around you, although frightening, is not after you in any particular way, proceeding on their bacchanal. Also, you are feeling that hand grenade a little bit more.
Gotcha.
And it's almost like the more you feel it, the clearer this thing is, whatever it is. This monkey man.
Gotcha. Bucky, I need to borrow your phone.
Why?
Because I need to call someone.
Who?
Moonbeam! Give me the phone!
Who the fuck is Moonbeam?
He works in the shop. Did you not see him? He signed you up for the tour. He gave you your little trinket.
Oh! Yeah! I hand him my flip phone.
Beep, 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 boop, bop. Father Spooky's Creepy Emporium. How can I help you?
Moonbeam, are you anywhere near the weird-ass books?
Oh, Rodolphe, yeah, I'm just sort of reading up on some ancient herbalism. Got the Voynich manuscript right here. Doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, hey, Moonbeam, put down the weird herbalism one and pick up the weird supernatural shit one. I know we have like 7.
Okay, do you want spooks, ghosts, haints, goblins, monsters, or spirits?
Give me spirits right now. I'd look for something with a monkey body and a weird kind of like a weird kind of devil face.
Monkey body, what's going on?
Like
hey,
a-
are you at a party?
Yeah, man, somebody's got this really nice costume and I'm trying to figure out what he is so I can seem cool when I walk up to him and compliment him on it.
Oh, I didn't get invited to a party.
We just kind of showed up.
Oh, okay. Well, what is it again? It's a monkey body?
It's
with
got a monkey body and a
face?
devil face.
A monkey body devil face. I mean, okay, do you know what culture it would be? Or maybe like what it does, or
Something
it's a
about
big
like
book.
raising people's energy, Moonbeam, like energy monsters, like something that really adds life to things.
Okay, I mean, it could be. I mean, there's maybe something in the Vikings, but those are generally like gods or whatever. Well, hold on. I don't know how to shoujo. It's like Japanese or something, or maybe Korean. I'm
Okay,
not
yeah,
really
no, that
sure.
sounds on track. Tell me more about that.
Okay.
I am like still doing my dance.
Sure. It's like I don't know, I guess it's like a sweet little monkey gremlin. And it's like, you better not steal his sake, and you better have a good time. I don't know. It's kind of like Dionysus, it says. It's like a sort of, like a faun. It's all about partying and having a good time.
Nice.
Hey, I guess
like
that's
it.
pretty fitting, considering you're at a party right now.
Yes, pretty cool. One more thing, like, if I was just like really gonna fuck with this guy, how would I kill one? Like, what else can you tell me about it?
Wow, you're gonna like show up and be like, boom, I got you with a magic wand.
Like, oh, I know your one weakness.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's not really much in here, but apparently they can be like trapped and things. And like, hey, maybe he got out of something, and that's like why he's in a party now, right?
Oh, he got out of something.
Yeah, I don't know what though, but it says here like can be temporarily trapped with sandals and a bottle of wine. I don't know what that means. It's like it can be trapped. Like, do you throw sandals at it? It can be trapped with but it says here, like, longer term, it's gotta be in something specific, but that'll, like, hold it.
Something specific?
Yeah.
What's specific? Just so I know, so I seem really cool when I go talk to this guy at the party.
I mean, there's pictures here of, like, a sake bottle. There's, like, it's, like, special, and it's got, like, it's got his face on it. It's like a little devil with little teethy sort of things going on it. And it says it's like a ensorcelled bottle. So if you find one of those, I guess you could show it to him. He'd be like, oh no, don't put me in there. But I guess the sandals and bottle of wine thing would work too, maybe.
Nice. Well, hey, tell you what, if you want to come over to this party, it's kind of like moving along the street. We're going toward the arts district. You can't miss it.
Do you think Uncle Spooky's like cool with that if I sort of close up early?
I don't know, man. I'm not your boss. Click.
And then Moonbeam does something. What do you do?
Alright, so,
Do you like Moonbeam's characterization and voice?
yes.
What happened?
Alright, so I hand him his phone back. Alright, so,
Thanks.
I know something about a Ghostbusters, I think it was. It was around I don't know much about it. I never actually saw it. But
Oh, was it where the ghost sucked the guy's dick? Chaz is next to you.
yeah! And I slap a big hand on Chaz's shoulder and I slurp.
How much are you slurping?
I'll slurp for one.
He passes out.
Great.
Stop.
What?
I am mandating a stop on slurp.
Is this Kurt?
No, this is Andrew.
Kurt, you see Chaz pop up full of life and full of beans and just pass out after the slap on the shoulder.
What happened to Chaz?
Man, these people are crazy drunk. Let's keep on following the spot. On the way, I'm gonna keep an eye out for like any sort of Asian themed restaurant that looks like it would serve sake.
Yeah, just me investigation, I suppose, which is a bullshit move that I just made up called 2d6 plus sharp.
The sharp, 5.
Unfortunately not.
Great.
But there are several bars that, now that we're getting out of the actual Bourbon Street sort of main area with ticklers and all the other sort of divey type bar type club places, you are now getting to see more of those sort of steakhouses, the oyster houses. This is where people would go for food and experience rather than vomiting on their shoes. A lot of people wearing sandals though.
As we're bopping along, I'm going to kind of slap somebody on the back and a light draining, just enough to make him like whoa, like fall down a little bit. Yeah, a little woozy, and I'll kind of help him to a seat. Oh no, you should definitely stay here for a little bit. And while they're not looking, I want to try to take their shoes.
Sandals?
Yeah, they're sandals.
This is going to be, I think, an act under pressure.
Say, look into my eyes. It's all right.
Or manipulate, depending on what you would like.
I'll take manipulate.
So you're manipulating them that they have to sit down and take a load off.
Yeah. Yes, and it's a 9.
Oh, thanks. Why are you taking my shoes? What's going on?
Well, you didn't. I took them off so I could give you a little foot massage, and I do start like massaging their feet a little bit.
That feels really good, but like,
and then I'm your good friend, and you need to just sit down for a little bit, and I leave them there
with the shoes.
Yes, I take their shoes and go.
You see this entire thing from him touching them, and then like,
why did they take their shoes?
Look, Moonbeam told me that if we're gonna catch the thing, if we're going to, air quotes, bust the ghost, I need sandals and a wine bottle. I can't find any place that looks like it serves sake, so we're gonna have to go dumpster diving behind the steakhouse.
What? Why the fuck didn't you just ask him for his sandals?
Cause man, like, he's probably into feet stuff. And then I go, keep going.
You arrive at a dumpster behind a steakhouse in an alleyway away from the party. If you're following Kurt, this is what you see. A dumpster in an alleyway.
What was on the phone call? So that I could potentially help you.
So, I don't know if you know anything about, like, I don't remember if he said, like, a Korean or a Vietnamese or Japanese or something or other. It's some kind of party spirit, right? Like, you know, like the Greeks, how they got the little horny guys? The little horny goat guys?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's like that, but it's theirs. But you can trap
But like
them.
Japanese.
Yes.
Like the people that were on your tour. That Chaz had an issue with.
Yeah, you talked. Yes, like Michael and Gladys. And I kind of like sway a little bit because I'm feeling it.
Okay.
As I'm back into the dumpster looking for a wine bottle.
Why are we looking for a wine bottle?
So we can trap it!
Thank you! I just need to know things!
I'm sorry, I let the thrill of the chase get to me a little bit and... Look, I live here and this night has been weird as fuck, man.
You're also drunk.
This is also true. But, and I hold up the wine bottle and the sandals, we've got what we need. And I bet, you little smarty pants, we're going to find Michael and Gladys at the scene of the monkey. And I hop down from the dumpster and start like heading back to follow it.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die here tonight. Oh, shit! Why am I following this guy? Oh my god. I'm gonna die.
He says to the camera, the best performance anybody's ever seen out of Kurt Semen. The realization of mortality. Immortalized on your Amazon Video direct-to-internet ghost series. You have approached the nucleus again of this party hurricane, at the center of which now you can see him jauntily flipping left and right very clearly as you sort of stagger to keep your composure, having also had one of those abominations we call hand grenades. What do you do as you are on the edge of this vortex of human flesh?
I look and see if I can see Michael and Gladys. I don't see shit.
You don't see shit.
I would, if it's not completely metagaming, I would also like to be looking for them.
Sure, he mentioned
because I mentioned them. 11.
You are very sure that you do not see them here.
Shit! I'm gonna die.
You do see the vortex at the center, though, with this very good roll. The center where you have been... Yep, you pull up your Nokia flip phone, and you see that red light clearer than you have before because you're so close.
Moonbeam wasn't super clear about either putting the sandals on or if I just like slap him with it or what the case might be. So, you bust the ghost. How we do this? I got the shit. You got the skills.
You are dancing up a storm.
There is no such thing as ghosts.
Fine. The party monster. And I point at it.
What party monster?
Uncork the bottle.
What
and
are
like
you
the
talking?
bit that's
You're
left
drunk.
in there. I shove it in his mouth.
Are you trying to not drink this?
He's forcing it down my throat.
Okay, I don't know how much a milliliter of wine is gonna do, but we shall see as effects warrant.
Well, he doesn't drink, so...
You pour it down... Oh, that's true. You pour it down his throat. And we know that he has not eaten anything since at least 420.
It's true. You've got to give it a minute.
You do. Roll 2d6 plus tough. You work out.
12, 6, and 6.
You wait in the middle of this crush with a wine bottle at your lips, just sort of staring at each other.
Why would you make me drink? I've never had alcohol in my life. That's something that's very special to me.
Jesus drank wine, man. Deal. And then I
What are you talking? That's not what I'm talking about.
I'm already like trying
It's
to...
very important to me. You can go fuck yourself.
I dance back
In the
to him.
middle of this, everybody has immediately centered on you like those magnetic minnows, the two of you. Mm-hmm. Silence. Party foul!
Drink, 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 drink. Shots, 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 shots.
As it gets to a fever pitch, and you are being pressed in from all sides, and the party monster himself has ceased his jaunt and is beginning to float back towards you guys in a sort of ethereal way. What do you do, adventurers?
I go along with the chant until the party monster is close. And then I'm gonna go right for his feet and try to slap those sandals on him.
Kurt, what are you doing? You see him immediately wait and tense up his body and spring towards the party monster at the last minute. What do you do?
I'm gonna be like, okay, everyone, I'm gonna drink. I'm gonna do it. Woo! 200th shot of the night, yeah! And I start getting the alcohol, and then I just start throwing it at people and trying to clear out the path to the monkey man as best I can. Just like trying to like chuck shit at people.
You automatically help somebody because you were helping him try to get to it. You were in a fight with the monkey man. You add a +1 to your roll, which is going to be a act under pressure.
Don't fuck it up!
Try not to fuck it up! 7 with your help.
You fight your way to the monkey man, and you manage to slap. You manage to slap him in the belly with one sandal, and you actually hear like a sizzle of something popping, and he lets loose a much shriller ululation. And you manage to actually get the other sandal on him, but they have both fused to his body, one at his midriff and one at his foot, and you are knocked to the side. This is the cost that I am imposing by somebody, a reveler, who begins to scream party foul and tackles you to the ground off to the side with the bottle of wine. Kurt, what do you do again?
Do any of these people around me have wine bottles in their hand?
Give me a very quick read a bad situation.
What do I add to that?
Sharp.
Sharp, that's 10.
One guy.
One guy?
Yes.
After like throwing some of these things just at people, I'm gonna see the bottle of wine. I'm just gonna reach out and grab it and just chuck it to wherever he's at like the feet of, and like just gonna chuck it at it.
Act under pressure. You are being tackled and sort of manhandled by this screaming reveler. What do you do as he begins to sit on your chest and sort of flail at
I
you?
drain him for 1.
He immediately passes out.
And I knock him off of me. And I want... do I still have my wine bottle?
Yeah, in your hand. But first, that's an 11. Let me set the scene. Rodolphe, you stand up, truncheon in your hand, having immediately drained this reveler, this crazed person, to the hooting of the crowd. You stand up and are about to smite with all of your 400 years of vampire experience this thing, and a wine bottle sails past your ear and sticks in the chest. And immediately, with a sound like a thunderclap, it is sucked into the wine bottle and clatters to the pavement. And everybody around you suddenly chills out a little bit. What do you do?
I pick up that wine bottle.
It is full of lightning. You can feel it.
I take that cork from the other bottle and slap it on there and say... And I dance over to Bucky and I say, hey Bucky, let's go to Tickler's. And I wink at him.
I run. I run as fast as I fucking can to wherever that balcony is. Because I don't want to be around this psychopath anymore. I don't want to go to Tickler's. I don't want to have anything to do with it. I want to go stand somewhere quiet and look at a balcony and be like, that's all I want in life.
And this is where we leave you guys as you are pushing your way, running through a very confused and much less energized crowd, with a bottle of lightning in Rodolphe Baptiste's hands and the sticky New Orleans night. The party, perhaps only just begun.